Welcome to Parks and Rec Today. My name is Liddy Gutfeld and I am your host. I'm also the Parks and Recreation and Community Services Director for the City of San Bernardino. Parks and Rec Today will bring you up-to-date topics about things going on in the city, in our parks, in our community centers, and all around. We're excited about the month of May because we are celebrating Water Safety Month. This month, you can expect a huge campaign of social media posts, website posts, and so much more, including activities that are going to be happening all throughout the city. But today, I'm excited to bring you Parks and Rec Today, the Water Safety Month edition. Ladies and gentlemen, we are so excited for our next guest. Today with us is Kimberly Calvin. She is your councilwoman for the 6th Ward and also the Executive Director for the Acoma Unity Center. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you, Director, for having us here. We are so glad to be here today. It's really good for this information that we're going to deliver.
We're going to be talking about water safety, but I can't help but give you the shameless plug. So tell us about the Acoma Unity Center.
Wow. The Acoma Unity Center is an after-school program here in the city of San Bernardino in Ward 6, where we serve scholars of San Bernardino City Unified School District, have been for the past 6 years. It is our delight to serve these scholars ages 7 to 17, where we provide after-school programming and programming for spring, summer, and winter breaks, all for free.
Now, I heard you were doing some recruiting as well. You did a job fair recently, correct?
We did. We did a job at College and Career Fair where we invited different businesses within the community and different colleges within the community to come on out and share right there in the community all the resources that are available. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult for folks to go where those resources are, so we try to bring them right directly to the community.
So that means that there are jobs here in the city that are ready for you, San Bernardino. So make sure you contact us at Parks and Rec and we will connect you with all of those resources. But let's talk about water safety.
Yes.
So every single one of our guests is being asked what their water story was. And I asked you earlier and you shared a story and I wanted to make sure that the audience gets to hear it. So why don't you tell us about your water story?
Well, yes. So ended well, but started out with a lot of fear. So we did have one of my younger cousins who jumped into a swimming pool and our eyes, we had turned our backs, but they were 12. And we thought that they were able to swim. They had taken a few lessons, but not enough, obviously. Right. So as that splash hit, everyone then went into panic mode, but we were able to jump in and actually pull out our family member, and they were safe. Yeah.
When we have those experiences, what are, if I were to ask you, the 3 emotions that you can think of that happened in that moment?
Well, of course, panic was first, right? Then try to assess, what is actually going on, who's in the water,
right.
And then understanding that they couldn't swim, you jump into action.
Right.
And so that's what we did. And so there were, of course, some elder family members that were grief-stricken beyond the moment because they never learned how to swim.
Right. I think that's an important statement that you just brought up right there. There are so many adults and older adults who never had the opportunity to learn how to swim. And so we're proud here in the city of San Bernardino to offer adult swim lessons as well. And we will be offering those this summer at the Jerry Lewis Family Swim Center.
Yes.
And so I hope that anyone who wants a swim opportunity can come out to our pools and really take part in being water safe this summer. But beyond that, why don't you tell me, if I were to ask you, what is your message to San Bernardino? If you know somebody who has a non-swimmer in their family or in their neighborhood, this is your opportunity, Councilwoman. What would your message be to our residents?
My message would be to the parents. We know that there are some families who didn't have pools in their neighborhoods, right? And so then never took the time to learn how to swim. And then we get to a certain age, right? And stage in our life when we feel like we don't need to, or we're too old. No, you're never too old. What we need you to do is go to the website for here, it's sbccity.org, and look at the free, very, very free or low cost swim lessons that are afforded here to all of our community members. And then I speak to the scholars, the young folks. get your parents to come on out with you as you ask them, so Mom, I want to learn to swim and we can do this together. I think that would be a great and memorable opportunity for the family.
I couldn't have said it any better. I want to thank you so much for being on our show, and I thank you for spreading the word that drowning is preventable. Thank you, San Bernardino, and thank you, Kimberly.
Thank you, San Bernardino. Don't forget those swim lessons.